The thrill of playing, the anticipation of a big jackpot, the joy of holding a winning ticket. For 25 years, the state of Indiana has won big with the Hoosier Lottery. Good evening, Indiana. Welcome to tonight's special program, Hoosier Lottery, 25 Years of Giving Back. I'm Jessica Jackson. Now, you may be used to seeing me calling out winning numbers on the Daily 3 and Daily 4 evening drawings that air every night right here on Fox 59. But tonight, it's about more than just winning numbers. The Hoosier Lottery is proud to partner with Fox 59 to bring you the full story of how the lottery benefits the state, from helping to lower excise taxes to supporting pensions and retirement funds. And they're doing it all one ticket at a time. It all started in 1988. That's when Indiana voters approved a lottery referendum. 6 months later, the Lottery Act was signed into law. On October 13, 1989, the Hoosier Lottery began selling tickets to the state of Indiana. A Hoosier Millionaire ticket was the first of 8.19 million sold that day. It was a sign of great things to come. Within the first year of operation, the $6 million startup fund was repaid to the state. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has been self-supporting, not taking state money, but instead helping to generate revenue for the counties and citizens of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery is the only state lottery to be named after its people, and for the past 25 years, the lottery has been dedicated to giving back to the people of this great state. Tonight, we begin with a story about some of Indiana's finest, our firefighters. These men and women put their lives on the line every day to protect Hoosiers, our homes, and our families. Since 1989, lottery funds have supported pensions for our retired firefighters. Let's get to know some of these Hoosier heroes.
When I was a little boy, you know, the guys used to get together with their families on their days off and go to picnics and stuff like that. And I sat there and listened to all the stories and everything. And of course, I was bound to get interested in it.
My father was a firefighter. My brother's a firefighter. My father had cousins in New York that were firefighters and police officers. My nephew's a firefighter. So it's family tradition.
When you get to the fire scene, everybody works for each other and they help each other out.
Every time the alarm goes off and you roll out of the fire station, you're going to help somebody. Every time. Even during the Depression, my Uncle Frank Rudy said that they fed people from the neighborhood at the fire station he was at. It's strictly service, and we're proud of it.
Yeah, they're group photos, but they're also family photos. All these guys work together. You know, they hated each other, they loved each other, they do anything for each other, they died for each other.
We've got a fire radio back there in that closet behind the truck, and we keep it on while the museum is open. And if we hear a run for Station 7 down here on Massachusetts Avenue, and it's coming this way, the hair grows up on our arms and we run out and we wave at the guys when they go by. You never get it out of your blood or in your system. People say, well, you're not supposed to take your work home with you. Well, firefighters do. And it gets pretty tough sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's a hell of a thing to bury a firefighter.
When those family lost that breadwinner, they were destitute. And eventually it evolved into the 1937 police and fire pension system. We have done a great job, and a lot of that has to do with the $30 million that comes in annually from the Hoosier Lottery.
I'm thankful that we have that pension, and it'll mean a lot to my wife when I pass on, because she'll get a widow pension.
It helped me do my job better, and it also helped me to love my job better. Because I knew if something happened to me, my family would be taken care of.
If every young person knew what a great job being a firefighter was, there wouldn't be anybody working anyplace else.
And as you've just seen with our first story, the lottery is about more than just scratch-offs and lucky numbers. It's about giving back to those who give so much. Let's learn more about how the lottery is dreaming of building a stronger, safer, smarter Indiana.
It's the sound we all know. The lottery tickets we buy represent a chance, a hope that that ticket will pay off and become a winner. And in fact, most of the lottery money goes to those payouts, whether they're large or small.
About 62 cents of every dollar goes to prizes to winners. And you're right, the range can be from a free play or a free ticket clear up to maybe a couple of million.
But by law, a lot of the money spent on lottery games goes back into the community. And lottery officials say that's the more hidden payout that goes to everyone in Indiana, even those who never play the game.
It's nice to know that while people participate in the lottery as a form of entertainment, at the same time they are supporting these good causes.
Specifically, the money generated from the lottery goes to 3 primary causes. The biggest is the Build Indiana Fund, which reduces the motor vehicle excise tax by 50%. Police and firefighter pensions also benefit, and millions more go to teacher retirement funds.
I think the idea that we perhaps ease the burden of our local government units by supporting police, firefighter pensions, and retirement funds is extremely important. It helps local government, it helps state government, and it helps us individually as citizens.
Lottery officials also say many Hoosiers don't realize just how much money has been raised through proceeds of the popular games.
Now good luck, and let's play Daily 3.
They say for every dollar spent, 94 cents stays in Indiana, either through money won, commissions paid to retailers, vendor payments, or the causes supported by the lottery.
That's money to our Indiana citizens that win games. That's money to the retailers that sell our products. And that's also money out to the vendors that help us prepare supplies.
The Hoosier Lottery is getting ready to celebrate its 25th anniversary. More Hoosiers are playing, and the money generated is staggering.
More than $9.2 billion have been paid to prizes to our winners, and more than $4.3 billion has gone to those good causes.
And it's amazing to think of all the good causes lottery players have supported for the past 25 years. Make sure you stick around, because up next we'll meet some more heroes who serve our great state, Hoosier teachers.
Welcome back. I'm Shazay Smith. As your host for the Daily 3 and Daily 4 drawings, I'm always excited to bring winning numbers to Hoosiers all across the state. But tonight, I'm here to recognize all the good that the Hoosier Lottery does. Our next story highlights those who have a tough job, whose hard work and sacrifice can go unrecognized. I'm talking about Hoosier teachers.
I didn't do my lesson plan.
Just like old times, you could call it a meeting in the Teachers Lounge. David Riley, Carolyn Links, and Nancy Tolson, all retired teachers who are still teachers at heart.
My favorite part, I think, was seeing children who were struggling for whatever reason see success.
I loved the funny kids. I loved the kids that could laugh.
Carolyn taught history and sociology 37 years at the same school she attended, Ben Davis High School. David taught elementary and middle school and retired as a principal after 44 years in Beech Grove and Lawrence Township.
The color looks great.
Nancy Tolson runs the Retired Teachers Association in Indiana. She says the biggest challenge for our teachers today is balancing actually educating our children with the demands of preparing for testing.
Every child that you come in contact with is special and important, and that is a challenge in itself when you see many, many children every day.
Well, most of Nancy's days now with the RTA are spent making sure teachers have security once they do step out of the classroom.
If we didn't have our pension, we would be living only on Social Security. That's not very easy to do in this day and age.
Now, let's play Daily 4.
In fact, if you play the Hoosier Lottery, you are helping to ensure money is set aside for retirement funds for our teachers like David and Carolyn.
Now and then I buy a lottery ticket and I think, oh well, it's going towards my retirement.
Now, every year, the $30 million from the lottery goes into that pension stabilization fund.
It's more than just providing security. It's about giving retired teachers, herself included, the freedom to still do what they love.
And now our retirement allows us to go out and volunteer. It allows us to travel. It allows us to do mentoring programs because we have some income.
We do love people, and we love children, and we want to give back even after we retire.
If I could be admitted to any school in this country, I would still be a teacher.
A sincere thank you to all Hoosier teachers. To learn more about where the money goes in your community, just visit HoosierLottery.com and click on the About Us tab. Once there, you can visit your county and see how proceeds were distributed. Now, of course, all those proceeds wouldn't even exist without the dedicated retailers that sell the lottery tickets to Hoosiers. Let's get to know lottery retail partners.
Have a good day.
Since 1994, there has been a gold rush at Silver Express.
Have a good day.
That's how long this far west side Indianapolis convenience store has been selling Indiana lottery tickets.
One of the old tickets was the Hoosier Millionaire, was a $1 ticket. That was a very popular back then.
20 years later, the number of games has skyrocketed, and so has the number of winners.
There it is, that's the winning ticket.
This is a very lucky place to buy your ticket.
Silver Express is the second biggest retailer in the state and has seen its share of winners over the years. Never a Powerball or Mega Millions, but several $200,000 and $100,000 winners. And when the jackpot grows, so does the line at the cash register.
Have a good day.
I know my customer very well. We've been here for so long. So during the big jackpot, you can easily, find like 50 or 60 customers new.
And while they're still waiting for that big payoff, the smaller ones keep them coming back.
I feel lucky.
We had a lot of 1,000, 5,000, the small ones. And if we talk about 500 and 200, that's daily. That's like every day, 2 or 3 at least.
One of those $5,000 winners came last Christmas from a customer who bought 2 $5 tickets as stocking stuffers. Marcos picked the numbers for him.
And he came back a week later. One of the tickets was $5,000, and one was just $5, but he gives the $5, I think, for his wife, and the other one went to his mother-in-law.
His mother-in-law was the winner.
Yeah, she got $5,000.
Silver Express found a way to increase their customers' odds. The Wheel of Fortune.
Every time you buy $10 scratch off, you spin the wheel for a chance to win up to $5 more.
Roger Turner buys lottery tickets 3 or 4 times a week here at Silver Express. Has he hit it yet? No, but his friends have, and he hopes to be the next.
One friend of mine, he won that $1,000 a week for life.
That's enough to bring you back, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Keep me trying.
Kurt Smith doesn't buy his tickets that often, but waits until the jackpot swells. He's well aware of the odds, but knows even his losing tickets support teachers and lowers his taxes on his license plate.
I think there's positive things about it, what they do with the revenue, but as far as is it a good bet, I don't think it's a good bet, so I don't normally play it until it gets real high.
414. Have a good day.
There are 8 full-time employees here at Silver Express, from the lunch counter to the cash register. But if the customers were only here for gas and snacks, this workforce would be significantly smaller.
Like if we don't have it, we probably only need 5 people. So there are 3 people more for just the lottery. So it's a big percentage.
Hi.
So in that respect, while the odds of winning the lottery sure are slim, the reliability of the paycheck for Michael, Mandy, and Marco, the payoff is much more consistent.
It helped the store a lot. I mean, it's very important.
Have a good day.
Ray Cortopassi. Thank you. Fox 59 News.
It looks like the Silver Express may be a good place to buy lottery tickets. Up next, we're learning more about how the lottery is giving back to the men and women in blue, our Hoosier police officers.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's special look at how the Hoosier Lottery benefits the state of Indiana. I'm Erin Cohenauer. As a draw host for Daily 3 and Daily 4 evening drawings,
I love knowing that the numbers I call out could be making someone a winner. I also love knowing that every time someone plays the lottery, 94 cents of every dollar directly benefits Hoosiers, including those who serve and protect us every day.
The Newcastle, Indiana Police Department in Henry County hired me in 1976.
She was the first female officer hired onto the Newcastle Police Department. But back then, Susan Feely Horan had no idea just how important that really was.
I believe that was significant at the time, but I didn't appreciate that fact.
4 years later, she got a job with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. She would spend the next 33 years here, retiring just last year.
I spent most of my career as a uniformed beat officer working the near west side and retired as a community relations supervisor from North District.
Her passion for helping people encouraged her along the way.
My favorite thing about being a police officer was the fact that officers are in a position to help people and to make a positive difference in people's lives, whether it be helping a domestic violence victim out of a bad situation or assisting an injured child or comforting a grieving parent. You have the ability to make a positive difference in people's lives.
But that commitment came at a price. The work was tough and the hours, well, they were crazy.
We work different shifts, we work holidays, we miss special events. I remember a time I missed my sister's wedding because I was scheduled to work. There were not enough officers working and I couldn't get the day off.
I'm on the way in, she's on the way out, and this went on for a lot of years. We left messages on a mirror in the bathroom to each other.
It was tough for Tom and Janet Cotton, too. The longtime married couple actually met while on the force.
I was in investigations, I was in juvenile, I did narcotics, I was on the bomb squad.
Between the two, they have 64 years on the force. Now they and Susan are retired. The pension they enjoy partly comes from this. You may not have known it, but when you buy that Hoosier lottery ticket, you're actually helping our police officers retire. A part of every dollar goes into the state's police and firefighters pension fund. In fact, in 2012, your money helped raise $30 million. The Hoosier Lottery has been doing this since it began in 1989, raising a total $517.2 million.
It means a great deal. I'm very grateful that they are assisting police officers after a lengthy career the ability to retire and enjoy life.
It's a small way of saying thank you to our first responders, a way to give back to those who gave so much.
We gave 32 years of our lives to the community, and in turn they're giving us, paying us our pension, and it feels good.
I'm proud to have been a police officer. It has been an honor and I have enjoyed my career.
The Hoosier Lottery is proud to have given more than $500 million to support police and firefighter pensions since 1989. But it's not just police, firefighters, and teachers that benefit from the lottery. Did you know all Hoosiers paid less in vehicle excise taxes, thanks in part to lottery players? Excise tax is based on the value of your vehicle levied for registration, but that tax would be twice as high without the Hoosier Lottery. The state of Indiana reduces excise taxes for all Hoosiers using the Build Indiana Fund, which is largely funded through lottery contributions. But most Hoosiers don't know what they're saving.
We all benefit basically from that because everybody pretty much, drives to work somewhere, drives somewhere. So I do agree that that's probably a really good thing for everybody.
For example, a popular vehicle on Hoosier roads is the 2007 Chevy Silverado. Owners of the truck saved $65 on their excise tax. And what about the popular Indiana-made Subaru Legacy? Excise taxes on a 2011 model are $149 cheaper, thanks in part to players. Those are just a few more examples of how everyone wins with the lottery. We hope you've enjoyed learning about how the Hoosier Lottery is supporting the state of Indiana.
Don't forget to join us every night right here on Fox 59 for your Hoosier Lottery Daily 3 and Daily 4 evening drawing.
On behalf of Shazay Smith, Aaron Cohenauer, and the Hoosier Lottery, thanks again for joining us for Hoosier Lottery 25 Years of Giving Back. I'm Jessica Jackson. Good night.